Olá, boa tarde a todos. Vamos dar início agora à coletiva de imprensa com a técnica Pia Sundhog. Primeira pergunta da Renata Mendonça, das Vibradoras.
Oi, Pia, boa tarde. Queria te perguntar duas coisas. Primeiro, sobre a Marta, é a primeira convocação dessa fase de renovação que você não vai ter uma das grandes referências dentro e fora de campo. Qual é a importância dessa ausência, né? Como lidar com uma renovação de seleção sem a Marta, o papel dela dentro e fora de campo? E também o que você espera da Espanha, uma das seleções que mais tem evoluído no futebol mundial. O que você espera desse jogo?
Well, I'm really sad for Marta's sake that she got injured. It's such a good player, such a good person, and she's been playing a big part in this team now. We know she's not here any longer, so we just have to find another way. And I think there will be opportunities for other players to step up. She is a leader, and there has to be somebody else to step up and be that kind of leader. So I am a positive person. So even though I'm sad for Marta's sake, I think there was always the next step will be something that is positive. So in the long run, I hope this will make this team stronger, actually, because now we need players stepping up. And we need to step up against Spain. It is a very good team, and they have advanced in ranking, as you've seen. And the European Championship is coming up, and the way they're playing, it's getting famous that they are so good and have so many good players as well. So for us, it's, I would say, one thing to be patient. That means both in the defense, to make sure that we are right position and that we play aggressive, but also be patient in the attack. Not too eager to find the first best way of attacking. There is our way of playing in the attack. So usually Spain, as you know, they keep possession. And if they do, I think it's important the balance between us counterattacks or we keep in possession. And we really need to keep an eye on the goal scorer, but also get the opportunity, if you look at their weaknesses and our strength. So it's a balance between attacking and defending, and this is a very good game for us because we will learn so many things regardless what's happening. Each player and the team will learn so many things after 90 minutes.
Pergunta da Tainá Fiore, da TNT Sports.
Boa tarde, Pia. Boa tarde a todos. Pia, além da Marta, né, que teve que ser desconvocada aí por conta da lesão, a gente também acabou tendo outros dois nomes, a Rafaela e a Luana. A Luana que vem voltando aí para a seleção brasileira após também uma lesão. O que isso muda na sua visão inicial, no seu planejamento inicial desses dois amistosos e também no seu planejamento da Copa América? E gostaria também de perguntar um pouquinho sobre as goleiras. Para essa convocação, você chamou a Mai também. Na convocação passada, você chamou a Julie. E a gente está vendo, né, esses novos nomes aí na posição. Novos tanto em relação à idade, mas novos também de convocação, né? Eu queria saber o que você está esperando e o que você está buscando dessa posição de goleiras. Obrigada.
These same goalkeepers.
Can you start again?
Okay, so if we start with the goalkeepers, we try to find a competition so they can compete Thiago is doing a very good job to find goalkeepers and giving them chances. And at the end of the day, going to Copa America and qualify for the World Cup, they're so important that we have options. And I'm looking forward, and I've seen them in practice twice already, and I think it's interesting. It's not only the new goalkeeper coming in, but also the other two. They feel, I'm sure, that there is a competition about to play in the goal. Yes, Rafa is not here, and Luana not even here either. So in the back, there will be different players giving a chance, and we will tweak the team a little bit in the midfield. And this is what is so interesting with a national team. You don't know if everybody's healthy, and you don't have that many practices. You don't have that many games either. But you have to find a way that is comfortable for the team. So that's why the playing idea is important, and every single minute together, not only on the pitch, but also off the pitch. So you will see a little bit different tomorrow when it comes to how we attack and how we defend against Spain.
Pergunta da Emília Souza, do FUT das Minas.
Oi, boa tarde. Então, os últimos amistosos contra a Inglaterra, a Espanha conseguiu neutralizar o meio-campo da... Desculpa. Nos últimos jogos contra a Inglaterra, a Inglaterra conseguiu neutralizar a Espanha. Queria saber qual vai ser o sistema que você pretende usar contra a seleção da Espanha. E outra pergunta é, contra as seleções da Europa, o Brasil não teve um desempenho tão bom. E quais foram os pontos que você conseguiu corrigir das últimas experiências para jogar contra a Espanha?
Well, first of all, the European teams, if you look at 2019, 7 of 8 teams were European teams. So first of all, it's a good competition. And I throw it back to the last tournament, I think we had okay game against Netherlands if you compare to our preparation. Now, France is a very good team, and we learn from each game we're gonna play. Now, when we play against Spain, and you're right, England did a pretty good job. We'll neutralize them in the middle of the park. What I think is interesting with Spain is they have both they are very good central. So if one of the midfielders is dropping off and give themselves a space to change the point of attack or whatever, this is something we need to keep an eye on. But also, they are good in the flanks. The ball is flying out to the left, and they have a 1v1 situation. And that's one of the strengths. They have different ways of attack. And we have prepared for that in 2 practices. But also, when we win the ball, the next phase, how could we take advantage of? They are a little bit disorganized when we gain the ball and start the attack. So it will be a lot of, and it has been a lot of discussions, practicing how to deal with the midfielders, because those 3, whoever they're playing, they are really good.
Pergunta da Isabela Damaso, do Esporte Tudo.
Bom dia, Pia. Recentemente houve uma atualização, no ranking da FIFA, como você falou, e agora o Brasil está na 9ª posição e o nosso próximo adversário, a Espanha, subiu 2 posições, está em 7º. Como você vê esse ranking, em específico a colocação do Brasil, e como está a preparação, vendo que vamos enfrentar uma seleção que entrou no lugar que era do Brasil nessa nova atualização? Obrigada.
Well, the ranking tells us how competitive the first, 10, 15 best teams in the world. It's very different from just 10 years ago, which is great for the women's game. Now we have players coming to deal with jet lag, for instance, and that's how it is. And we are getting better and better, and it's so important to prepare the two practices we had. It will be a little bit different when we play the Copa America, because then we don't have to deal with the jet lag in the same way as we do right now. But this is the fact. So whatever we're doing, 2 hours here, another flight here, or a better field here, it makes the difference. And of course, all of a sudden somebody gets injured, and we just have to deal with it in a positive way that, okay, there will be a way. If you look at Spain, how they've been playing, they've done very well. And of course, they get better in the ranking. And I think that's encouraging, really, because as we said from the very beginning, if we can play against good teams, we will learn so many things and take that to the next game. So we are really prepared for when it matters at Copa America.
Pergunta da Amanda Viana, do Planeta Futebol Feminino.
Boa tarde, Pia, tudo bem? Aproveitando a palavra paciência que você trouxe aqui na coletiva, sobre o ataque da seleção, você chega a mencionar na data FIFA passada a necessidade da gente olhar para o ataque agora, tentar ser mais eficiente. Ali no jogo contra a França, fizemos uma grande partida defensiva sem a bola, mas não conseguimos concretizar lá na frente. Aí a minha pergunta vai na linha de quais as estratégias que estão sendo trabalhadas para que a gente possa melhorar a questão da tomada de decisão, essa questão da paciência de trabalhar mais a bola, precipitar menos, né, na nossa definição. E aproveitando essa linha, uma segunda pergunta sobre a Geise, né, a nossa atacante que está fazendo uma grande temporada na Europa, uma das principais artilheiras do continente europeu, e com a ausência da Marta, acaba sendo uma das opções para preencher esse espaço. Ela tem contato com a Irene Paredes, com a Map León, dupla de zaga espanhola, conseguiu fazer gols no Barcelona dessa forma. E como você vê esse salto da Geise de tentar passar a performance do grupo, do clube dela para a seleção? Obrigada.
Okay, let's start with the last tournament. The game against France, we didn't have that many chances, and they didn't have that many chances. They have a lot of possession, yes, but if you look at clear chances, we had a lot of chances against Finland. And we all are disappointed the fact that we did not put away some of the chances. So Marta, for instance, I think she had 5 shots on goals or something like that. And now she's not here. And of course, we need somebody to replace her. And when it comes to the attack, it's a little bit, it's a hard situation, decision making when we win the ball, if we're gonna do the counterattack, because that's one thing, it's really, really fast. And it's not only one player going counterattack, we are many of us. But at the same time, that's a little bit of a risk because we could get dispossessed, of course. So the other thing is, now, take it easy, start over again. And what I think is important against Spain is not to play too much backwards, because they are pretty good to put pressure on the ball carrier. So be patient in the attack and be patient to create those chances. And you mentioned Geise, very impressive. If you look how many goals she scored in a team it's not even a top team, and she scores a lot of goals. And it will be great to see her on the pitch. And hopefully she, with a lot of confidence she has right now, that she will bring that to the Brazilian national team as well.
Pergunta do Robson Nogueira, da Rádio Outra Dimensão.
Olá, Pia, tudo bem? Um prazer falar com você mais uma vez. Em relação à sua visão dos jogos amistosos, quais serão as principais dificuldades que a nossa seleção terá para encarar a Espanha e a Hungria?
Start with Spain. It's in the midfield. I mentioned the midfield, how they change the point of attack, how they find a combination, how they drop off a little bit and they face the goal and turn, and then they have the whole field in front of them. We need to put them in pressure, specifically in the midfield, but also deal with 1v1 in the flanks. If we can do that and be a little bit tranquilo in the attack, and make that decision, yes, we should go 100% right now, or no, hold on a little bit. Let's wait for the whole team and establish some sort of attack. That balance will make the difference. So deal with it defensively in the midfield, but also defensively in the wings. Then it could be a very interesting game tomorrow.
Vamos para as últimas 3 perguntas. Pergunta do Adriano Gonçalves, da Rádio Futebol Online.
Boa tarde, Pia. Prazer falar com você novamente. Sobre esses 2 jogos que a seleção irá fazer contra a Espanha e contra a Hungria, o que você espera que as jogadoras te apresentem e qual o diferencial elas precisam ter para que você possa encontrar a seleção ideal para disputar a Copa América? Obrigado e bom jogo amanhã contra a Espanha.
As I said against Spain, it's a balance between what we're going to do in the attack when we win the ball, but also a word. We will repeat many times is compactação. Really compact. You imagine to play one of the best teams in the world. Everybody's talking about the Spanish players and so on. And then after the game, that is so important that we all are professional to make sure that we prepare the players and the staff the same way. Otherwise, we will give away that and take things for granted. And that is the worst thing we can do, take things for granted. Against Hungary, it will be very important speed of play. And there are probably things in the Spain game that we can use going to Hungary. So we will look at pictures, we will look at video, we will look at certain things that worked out well and bring that to the next game. And we will not take anything for granted.
Pergunta do José Antônio Sale, da agência EF.
Hola, buenas tardes. José Antonio Soler, de la agencia EF de España. Ayer llovió todo el día en Alicante y en la zona. ¿Cómo ha encontrado el terreno de juego del estadio en el entrenamiento de esta mañana?
Yeah, it has been raining a lot. A little bit unlucky, but you know what? Today the sun is out, and this morning we went to the stadium, and it is fantastic. No excuses, to be honest. It's a great stadium, great arrangement, and I'm really happy that even though the weather, it will be a great opportunity for us to perform against Spain. Perfect.
Pergunta da Alice Rodrigues Hernandes, de Las Reinas del Balón. Pia, pode me falar um pouco como vê agora a Espanha, que está em 7º lugar no ranking da FIFA, e como você acredita que será a partida?
It's encouraged to play against a good team, and 7th in the ranking, of course, they've deserved that. Just look how they play. It is a great team, and they are prepared for the European Championship. This will give us so many good answers, good and bad, but we will improve after, of course, this game because if you want to improve, you have to play against the best teams. In Spain specifically, the way they keep possession and the way we need to be patient and pick and choose when we're gonna try to win the ball and pick and choose when it's a counterattack or not. I'm really looking forward to that.
Obrigada, Pia, e obrigada a todos os jornalistas que participaram.